Russia continues to pound Ukraine. The Russian Defense Ministry says that Moscow has launched offensives deep inside Ukrainian defensive lines in several areas, including in Sumy and the Kharkiv regions. Now, Russia gave Ukraine the bodies of about 1,000 soldiers as part of an agreement that was reached at the peace talks last month. Now, Kiev handed over 19 killed Russian soldiers. The 2 rounds of negotiations in Istanbul between Moscow and Kiev have failed to result in any progress towards a ceasefire, instead yielding large-scale prisoner exchanges and also deals to return the bodies of the killed soldiers. The Russian forces claim to have captured another settlement in Donetsk, adding that it decimated the Ukrainian military assets, including 6 armored vehicles, 12 artillery and field guns and 11 electronic warfare stations. Now, Ukraine's army chief has also released a battlefield update saying that the Ukrainian Air Force, missile units and artillery that launched attacks on concentrations of Russian personnel, with Ukrainian strikes destroying 3 Russian tanks, 2 armored vehicles, 49 artillery systems. And amidst the Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky's efforts to shake up his cabinet and to reinvigorate the war effort, the president said that Kiev must aim to expand weapons made at home to 50% within 6 months. The president said that he was in fact counting on his new incoming government under Prime Minister Yulia Svyrydenko to deliver on the goal.
The task is very clear and specific. Currently, Ukrainian-made weapons make up about 40% of those used at the front and in our operations. This is already significantly more than at any time in our country's independence. The production volumes are truly large, but we need more. And we especially need greater capabilities to push the war back into Russian territory, to where it started, so that they feel what they've done and the price of Putin's refusal to cease fire and pursue true peace.
Туди, звідки війну принесли.
NATO's Supreme Allied Commander says that preparations are in fact underway for the weapons transfers to Ukraine and that NATO is working very closely with Germany to transfer the Patriot systems.
Going to reveal to the Russians or anyone else the exact numbers of weapons that we're transferring or when those will happen. But what I will say is that preparations are underway. We're working very closely with the Germans on the Patriot transfer. And the guidance that I've been given has been to move out as quickly as possible.
Now, U.S. President's Special Representative Keith Kellogg also observed tank crew training and drone demonstrations at the Ukrainian National Guard facilities, marking his 3rd day of high-level meetings in Kiev that are aimed at advancing defense cooperation between the 2 nations. Now, earlier, Russia had launched 40 Shahed and decoy drones as well as 1 ballistic missile targeting northeastern Kharkiv, which is Ukraine's 2nd largest city. And President Volodymyr Zelensky's hometown of Kryvyi Rih in central Ukraine, Vinnytsia in the west and Odessa in the south. The latest bombardment in Russia's escalating aerial campaign against Ukraine has come ahead of a 2nd of September deadline that was set by the American President Donald Trump for the Kremlin to reach a peace deal in the 3-year war under the threat of possible severe Washington sanctions if it does not toe the line.